All right, let's talk retirement. If you're saving for it, you've definitely heard about the 401k. But then there's this other thing, an annuity. You hear them talked about, sometimes even in the same breath. But honestly, they're built for completely different jobs. Today, we're going to break it all down and figure out what's what.
You know, when you really get down to it, this whole debate boils down to one single massive question. Are you trying to get the biggest growth possible by putting your money in the market? Or are you looking to secure a guarantee, a promise that you'll have an income you can't outlive? It's really the ultimate tug-of-war in planning for your future.
Think of it like this. You wouldn't use a screwdriver to hammer a nail, right? Of course not. Retirement planning is exactly the same. It's about picking the right tool for the right job. Your 401k, well, that's your power tool for building a huge pile of savings. An annuity, that's more like a precision instrument for making sure that pile lasts a lifetime.
So let's formally meet these tools. We'll start with the one most of us already know pretty well, and then we'll get into its less common but super important counterpart.
The 401k, the absolute workhorse of retirement savings. This is your growth engine. You put money in, usually before taxes, and you invest it in a stock market. But the real magic, the superpower here, is that employer match. I mean, it's basically an immediate, guaranteed return on your money. It's all about one thing: accumulation.
Now, an annuity, this is a completely different animal. It's not really an investment account, it's an insurance contract. You're basically handing a chunk of cash to an insurance company, and in return, they guarantee to pay you a steady income. This isn't about shooting for the moon with market growth, it's about creating your own personal pension.
Okay, we've met the players. Now it's time for the main event. Let's put them in the ring, head to head, and see how they stack up on the features that really matter.
And right here, this is the core of it all. Your 401k is for the climb. It's the tool you use for decades to build and grow that mountain of savings. The annuity, on the other hand, is for the descent. It's designed to give you a safe, predictable path down the mountain once you retire. It's the big switch from saving money to spending it.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty, starting with how you put money in. With a 401k, your contributions are often pre-tax, which is awesome because it lowers your taxable income right now. Annuities, usually funded with after-tax dollars. And here's a big one: limits. The IRS puts a hard cap on your 401k contributions, but with most annuities, hey, the sky's the limit. And of course, you can't forget the employer match. That is a massive benefit for 401ks that annuities just don't have.
And that limit is very, very real. Just to put a number on it, for 2025, the most you can sock away in your 401k is $23,500. Now, there are some catch-up rules if you're over 50, but yeah, it's a hard cap set by the government.
Okay, next up, risk. And this is a huge one. Your 401k is riding the market roller coaster. Its value can go way up, which is great, but it can also go way down. Annuities are designed for safety. Many of them come with principal protection, so your initial investment is safe. The trade-off? Well, the returns are often lower, or they're capped. And then there are fees. 401ks have admin fees, sure, but annuities can have a whole different set of charges, like insurance costs and these really nasty surrender charges if you try to pull your money out early. And that brings us to the ultimate trade-off: getting your hands on your money versus getting a guarantee. A 401k is pretty flexible. You can often take out loans. An annuity is the total opposite. It's illiquid. Cashing out early means paying those painful surrender charges. But, and this is a huge but, here's the payoff. Your 401k gives you zero guarantees on income. An annuity? It can give you a promise of a paycheck for the rest of your life, no matter what the stock market is doing.
Okay, so we've compared all the features. Now let's talk strategy. When does it actually make sense to use one over the other? Let's look at the scenarios where each of these tools really shines.
For most people, most of the time, the 401k is the starting point. It's just a no-brainer. If your job offers a match, you have to take it. It is literally free money. It's also your best shot at long-term growth thanks to the market, and it gives you the flexibility to change things up and even borrow from it if you get in a serious jam.
So, when does an annuity step into the spotlight? Well, it's usually when your thinking starts to shift, when you stop worrying about how big can I make my nest egg and start asking how can I make sure my nest egg lasts forever. An annuity is a tool for tackling the very real fear of running out of money. If a market crash destroying your retirement income is what keeps you up at night, then that guaranteed paycheck can buy you something priceless: peace of mind.
So as we wrap this up, we come full circle, right back to that central theme. The question was never which one is better. The real question is about which trade-off you're willing to make.
The potential for more or the promise of enough?
I love this quote because it just says it all so perfectly. You use one tool, the 401k, to do the heavy lifting for 30 or 40 years. That's you climbing the mountain. And then you might use another tool, the annuity, to make sure you have a secure income once you're at the top and need a safe, reliable way back down. They're for two totally different but equally vital parts of the journey.
And that leaves us right here with a question that's really all for you. As you look at your own future, what's more important? Are you building for potential, trying to get the absolute biggest nest egg possible with all the risks that come with it? Or are you trying to secure a promise, a guarantee that you'll have a paycheck you can count on no matter what? The right answer is simply the one that lets you sleep at night.